This is going to drive me crazy until I'm able to get some sort of a better setup. All right. Oh, how do I have two rares sitting there like that? Not even inside of sleep. So we start with this one. Surging Sparks. Boom. Here we go. Hello. How y'all doing? Clement's Quick Wit. Oh, nice. Nice pull. Archulodon EX. Nice. Nice, nice. Archulodon EX. Nice pull. And then our energy, it looks like. That was nice. I like that. That's our first pack. That was a nice one. Nice. Very nice pull. Cool. All right. That was nice. That's what's up. Archulodon EX. Love it. Eevee sleeves. I only got a few left. I'm going to get my Eevee sleeves out for my good cards. My good hits. Let's just say that. Like this one. Nice. Very beautiful card. Double rare. Very nice. Very nice pull. So we got Clement's Quitwick, Xerneas on the hollows, non-rares, no rare. And then we got some regular cards too, of course. Meowstic, Victini, you know, Sandy Gas, Vulpix. Not bad. All right. I do need to do this. Hang on. I gotta get my camera going, the GoPro going. It'll be a lot easier to do this with the GoPro. How y'all doing today? If y'all want, you can tell me which pack we should open next. We've only opened one so far, and the first pack we opened, we got the Archulodon EX double rare. It's a nice pull. Very nice. Another Surging Sparks. We're going to wait a minute. Let's see. We got Silver Tempest, Surging Sparks. Wait to see if anybody actually joins. Howdy, 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 if anybody's on there yet. We're waiting on a couple people to join. We're going to do more than one giveaway too. We're going to do a couple giveaways, but that's all going to be announced to the people who actually get on the live stream. If nobody wants to get on the live, nobody's going to get nothing. That's all they got to do is be on the live. That ain't hard. I watch people live stream all the time, especially small content creators who are struggling to get people to view their stuff. I try my best to watch them. Even when I don't feel like their stuff is what I would be interested in, I do it to help people, sometimes. But, I just feel like everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a shot if they're putting in the effort. You know what I mean? But you don't always get what you want right away. You got to put in the effort. Sometimes it takes a long time to see any kind of results. But that's life. That's anything. That you put effort into it, you get what you put into it. It comes out on the good end. It may take time, but it will. How y'all doing? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the being here even, you know what I mean? Come around here, sorry. Wasn't ignoring nobody. Hello, Stoner Cat. You're here. What's up? How you doing today? How are you doing today? I am so glad you're back. Cool. You are the first return person. I got like 4 or 5 people who actually try to watch me stream, but only I think maybe 2 of them have actually returned on my streams. So I think you're the first one, maybe the second one to return on one of my live streams the next day. That's pretty cool. I forgot to say, if you didn't get to subscribe yesterday, I didn't know if you already subscribed or not. But if you did, that would be awesome. I appreciate all the support. You're good? Yes? You just ate some food? That's hilarious, bro. That's what I'm about to do. That's what's up. Hawaiian 5-0. I like that. Said hi. How are you today, Hawaiian 5-0? How you doing? Everybody doing good? It's a chill day today. I don't know about y'all, but this morning and all night we had hailstorms, and oh my Lord, bro, it was crazy. Like hailstorms galore. I don't know. Of course, I'm in Oklahoma, so that's part of it. We live right in the heart of the Bible Belt, in the heart of the tornado alley. So yeah, we deal with a lot of fun tornado weather. But that's just part of living here. All right, my food is done. I gotta make sure I can eat it without touching it while I'm doing these cards. So that's why I'm taking a minute. I gotta cut it up and get my fork. You know, because if I don't use a fork, then I'm sitting there touching the food and touching the cards, and we don't want that. I keep my hands clean, and I try to do it the right way. So we got to make sure we're not touching the food and getting all, you know what I mean, getting it all greased up and nasty on them cupboards. Hang on, I'll be in there in a second. Hang on. Stupid controller. Like 10 more seconds. Barbecue. No, let's go with this. Almost gone. Got a little bit left. All right. That'll work. On the way. Here I come. All right. Here I come. Let me grab my Sprite. Go. All right, I'm back. Thank you for waiting patiently. I know. All right, let me see what we got going on, y'all. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I don't want to end it. Why is it doing that? Hi, Hawaii. Oh, dang. Hope no tornadoes happen. Well, I think we had multiple Oklahoma tornadoes, but I'm not entirely sure. My brother sells roofs for a living, so he went out this morning early. He said there's a lot of hail damage. A lot. I don't know. I didn't see nothing super bad, but I haven't looked at all the news yet. Sorry, I'm just taking a bite of my food. All right. You got friends in Oklahoma. Shoot, I hope they're okay. As far as I know, everybody should be good. I don't think we had nothing major happen. Oh, sorry. Right. I don't think we had nothing major happen. I mean, other than like heavy wind and stuff, power outages, that type of stuff. But yeah. All right. Thank you for being here. Like I said, we're going to do more giveaways than just the 250th subscriber. I'm going to do giveaways randomly, just here and there. I'm going to ship you whatever Pokemon package giveaway I got going. The only pack that I pulled so far. Oh, how much do I pay for one pack of Surging Sparks? The place that I've been going to is called Oinkers, and I get the Surging Sparks are $6.99. Yeah, these are $6.99, which honestly is only $1.50, I think, more than what retail price is right now. So, I mean, that's the cheapest I can get Surging Sparks for so far. Silver Tempest, like I grabbed a few of these today. These are $9.99, and I think part of that is because it's the the little booster pack or whatever it's called. But yeah, I grabbed a few of these Silver Tempest. Last time I did Silver Tempest, I believe that's where I got the Gardevoir EX from. I think. I sold a few more cards today, and I mean, it was pretty cool. I only sold like 3 cards, and I got $91 in store credit, so that's pretty cool. I mean, they only pay you 60%, 65% of market price if you do cash. If you do store credit, it's like 75, 80% store credit. But I'm a little mad at myself for not getting them graded. You know what I mean? Who wants to pick the first pack? Stoner Cat, you want to go first? You're the only one talking so far. Might as well, right? Shazy ain't here yet. But I think he's in a different time zone. No, he said he's in New Jersey, so he's like an hour, maybe an hour different. All righty. What do you think we should go with? Because I got here, we'll do it like this. Hold on. We got, oh, careful. The only pack that I opened so far was the Surging Sparks pack. In the very beginning, nobody was in here. And I did pull this, the Archelon EX. That was the very first pack. Pretty neat. Double rare. Pretty sweet. But we got 10 Surging Sparks. So we're going to do, I don't know if you can even see them. This camera is crap. Hold on. Yeah, like 10. So the top row is going to be, whoa. Sorry. This is madness. I got to get the GoPro out of the pawn shop. This is crazy. All right. So we're going to do the top row. This row up here is going to be 1 through 5. The bottom row will be 6 through 8, or 6 through 10. And then up here, of course, we got 1 and 2 on Silver Tempest. So you can pick, we got 1 through 10 on Surging Sparks, and we got 1 and 2 on Silver Tempest. So you pick which one. I don't know if you can see them all. Let me do this so you can actually see the packs. Choose the 4 Surging Spark. Number 4. So that is going to be that one. Correct? All right, cool. You say yee. My oldest son used to do that. When I would say, hey, is that right? He'd go yee. Yee. Instead of yeah, he'd say yee. That used to crack me up. I love it. Number 4, here we go. Push these back a little bit. All right, here we go. Stoner Cat. Here we go. Let's rip it. The fun begins, y'all. All right. There's here. All right, on the flop. Boom. Oh. On the flop. Dino, however you say that. All right. Here we go. Flittle. Blitzel. Shroodle. I don't think I have a Shroodle. That dude looks like he's using his teeth to carve on the rock. What the hell? Kilowatt Trail. Yes, I have that. Still a good card. Ho-Ho. I don't think I have that one yet. That's pretty cool. It's not the holographic, but it's cool. I've heard people talk about it. Nice. Lively Stadium. Dedenne, holographic. Okay. Looks like Pikachu's pissed off cousin. Like Raticate stole his girlfriend. Lycia's Appeal. Not a rare, but it's a holo trainer. Last card. Oh! Crashing Headbutt. 200. Obsidian 130. Look at this. Hydreigon EX. I don't think Bro, I've never even seen this card. And it's a double silver star. Is that what that is? Holy moly. Nice. And then we got a purple energy. Yeah, bro. Look at that. That is nice. 2 hits in a row. We got the first pack of Surging Sparks, second pack of Surging Sparks. That is nice. Beautiful pull. I don't know what it's worth, and I really don't care. I think it's a freaking awesome looking card. Look at the artwork on that. That is beautiful. Yeah, Stoner Cat. Good pull. Good call, man. That was a good pack call. I like starting out like this. This is great. Way better than yesterday. I mean, we got 2 for 2. 2 packs. Bam! Let's do this, y'all. Yeah. Man, Stoner Cat, I might have to make you one of my mods. I only had one moderator, but they haven't been back since like 3 or 4 months ago. I haven't seen them. I need to get someone that will be able to moderate for me or be the mod for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't have one now as of now. So I got to sleeve the 2 holographics. I know they're not rares, but we still sleeve them. That's how we do. Everybody does different. You have never been a mod? I haven't either. But I know it gives you like control over the live. Apparently, like you'll be able to, if someone cusses or, you know, not necessarily cusses, but if we don't like what's going on with whatever the conversation is, or they start talking trash beyond what we want to talk about, or if they go above YouTube's guidelines, any of that stuff, you would have the power literally immediately to either ban them permanently, put them in timeout for 10 seconds, for half of a minute. I think it's for like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. But it basically gives you the power to monitor the chat, to monitor the live. So that way, if somebody does jump in and start acting a fool, you can be, instead of me having to constantly watch for idiots, which I don't mind doing. This freaking setup is not going to work. We got to do something better. Okay, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind watching for people that are acting stupid and all that. But what I don't like is when there's too much going on, or I'm trying to pay attention to the, you know, the chat or opening cards, and someone starts doing that and I don't see it, because I can get in trouble. I've already had one of my videos pulled, and that was on accident. I messed up. But that was my fault. I didn't realize what I was doing was one of the copyright infringement laws, apparently. I had a show playing in the background while I was streaming live one day. I was watching a show, and it was on Netflix, but it wasn't, you couldn't see it. They could just hear it. They could hear it. And apparently somebody reported me because of that. So I got in trouble. So I try to not, no TV, no music, no nothing when I stream now. I know, it's pretty crazy. Man, that was a good pull. I'm freaking excited. I feel like today's the day. Today is the day. This is it. We're going to get one of them pulls that's life-changing, y'all. Life-changing. Stoner Cat, you started this off. you could probably put on copyright-free music. Yeah, I know. I thought of that. I really did think of that. My little brother knows a lot more about this than I do. One of my little brothers, I have 5 brothers, and I'm the second oldest. But one of my little brothers, the youngest, he's 21, 22 now. He knows a lot about this stuff. And he said the same thing. He's like, you got to get copyright-free stuff, whether it's music, shows, whatever it is, there is a lot out there. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I kind of looked into that, but I don't know, man, the stuff I listen to, it's not copyright-free like most people. So I don't know, but I probably would do something like that here in the near future, especially if it would help. You know what I mean? I'm not against nothing that's going to help the channel. But the whole idea is talk and think, right? I'm a thinker, and I'm very talkative, if you can't already tell. I don't ever shut up. I mean, I do, but I'm the dude that don't be quiet, unfortunately. What should we open next? Should we stick with Sergeant Sparks? Wait. Oh, yeah. Because we pushed up. Yeah. All right. Should we stick with... Okay, cool. Yeah, another Sparks. All right. We already grabbed... Man! Yeah, we're definitely... Whoa! We're definitely going to have to get something better. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. I feel like an idiot. This is so horrible. I know, it's funny. I feel like so... I know I'm poor, but this is crazy. Like, I don't have nothing to prop my phone. I'm afraid to touch it. Okay. What fell back there? Oh, my metal Pokemon 10. This thing. All right. Surging Sparks. What number's next? 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 through 10. And thank you for the likes, too. All that stuff is helping my channel a lot. Man, are you kidding, bro? That's it. All right, I'm getting the stuff I used yesterday. Hang on. All right, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know how I'm not able, you know what I mean? I don't know how I'm not able to just prop up a phone while I'm trying to do this. Where did I put that stuff? Oh. Okay, so this is wild, though. Like, every time I try to do this, they shouldn't be doing that, you know what I mean? But we are going to do what we did yesterday. Okay, so let's do this. Hold on, we're there. Let's see how this works out. Hold on. Get rid of the shoes. The shoes are, and they keep falling. I know you can't see the whole. Here, maybe if I go up a little bit. Ooh, I know what to do. Hold on, let's do this. Bam. Bam. How's that? Is that better? It looks more bright, too. Look, we got more room. I think that's better. That looks better. Okay. Wait, you can't even see all the packs. But still, I think that's better. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5. So we got 1, 2, 3. Number 5 is over here. And then we got 6 through 10. All right, which pack is next? Seven? Oh, you said let's do 7. Sorry, my bad. One of those phone holders that bend. Yeah, I know. I keep, because I'm still new to this. Hold on. 3, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. Because I'm still new to this, like, I'm figuring out, like, what I should use or what I should not use. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of cool stuff that you can use when you're streaming. Five Below has those things. I've never even been inside Five Below. But I've seen a bunch of different things, you know what I mean? At different stores. And I thought about buying something. My little brother had a GoPro, and that's what I was trying to get. But it's in the pawn shop, so we're trying to scoop that up. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Pack number 7 on the flop. We got a Glimmet. A Glimmet. Magnemite. Panseer. Is that what that says? Oranguru. I think I got that one. Lively Stadium. Oh, that one looks cool. I don't think I have that yet, but it looks cool. Nice little trainer. Shiinotic. Shiinotic evolves from Morlul. Time. Morlul, holographic, and we were just talking about what it evolves from. It's not a rare, but we do put holographics in our basic sleeves. We're going to put this in our sleeve stack. What did we get? An Excadrill, holographic Excadrill. Evolves from Drillbur. Nice. Kofagrigus evolves from Yamask, also holographic. And it is a rare. Nice. And a green energy. All right. Let's get this put in an EV sleeve because it is our rare pool. Anything rare or better, we put in an EV sleeve. So, not bad, not bad. We're not going to say, you know, that it was bad because it wasn't. You know what I mean? It could have been worse. We got a rare. All right. Put these here. Let's get our, yep, there's our basics. A couple of clear sleeves. All right, next pack. If you are in the chat or just joining the chat, welcome. You guys want to pick a pack that we can rip, that is all up for grabs. If you guys want to pick a pack, I'll rip it now. We got pack number 1, 2, 3. Pack number 5, pack number 6, and pack number 8, 9, and 10. I am going to do a giveaway on my 250th subscriber, a Pokemon package. It's going to consist of a few things, but I'm not going to say what, of course. But I am going to also do free giveaways randomly throughout each stream that I do. So, without announcing anything, I am going to be doing that. So if y'all are interested in free Pokemon, then yeah, because that's always fun, right? And I will pay for shipping. I will ship them to you. So, sorry, I dropped some sleeves. All right, guys, we're going to open another pack. Here we go. Let's stick with Surging Sparks, I think, right? All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's go with... This dude keeps looking at me. Let's open this one. Here we go, on the flop. Boom! A Zelf. Thank you, Stoner Cat. We need that luck. Here we go, a Zelf. A Zelf, a Zelf. Come on. Vigoroth. I don't even know who that is. I don't think I've heard of him. What's that say? Evolves from Slugcough. Cool. Next card. Sentis Scorch. Sweet. Spheal. A water Pokemon. I always like water Pokemon. Terra Orb. Come on. Big hits. Fluttermane. We got this one already. I think I have a couple copies of that one. Drayton. Helioptile. Holographic. Not a rare, but we still like it. All right. Come on. Dino. We just got one of these. Also a holo. Not a rare. Iron Crown. Rare. I like that. That is definitely a good card. I mean, it's a rare. It's not a grade A, top of the line, but I like it. Iron Crown, that's cool. Last card is, of course, Green Energy. So let's sleeve our only rare. Cool looking cards. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. Nice. Because I had an Iron Crown already, but I did not have one that was holographic rare. I don't even know which one I had. I think I had an Iron Crown already. All right. What pack is next, guys? I'm going to sleeve these two that are regular hollows. All right, next pack. Here we go. We're going to change the numbers because we're getting down to 7 on Surging Sparks. Okay. Here we go. So what pack should be next? We got 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top. Three, number 3. Like number 3 pack. This one. Where'd my tissue go? Oh, yee. I love that. That makes me think of my son. Every time you say that, it makes me think of my oldest boy. He used to do that every time. Yee. Yee. I'd say, hey, bird, you want to go to McDonald's? Yee. Yee. All right, we're going to open the back door, get some fresh air rolling. Nice. Fresh air rolling in the house. All right, I'm back. I know every time it makes me think of my son. I love it. It's not a bad thing. I really love it. He's 17 now. Man, that's how he talks. He's like, yee. Especially when he was younger. Not so much now, but I don't even know. But yeah. All right. Number 3. Bam. Here we go. Okay. Luck, 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 luck. Thank you. All right, here we go. We need that luck, 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 luck. Yeah. You know, I don't think I've had a yellow energy from a Surging Sparks pack in like, I don't know, man, in a minute. It's been a minute. A yellow energy. All right. Here we go. Ready? Jim. Panzer. Swablu. Oh, that's cool. Jasmine's Gaze. Registeel. Cool. Espathra? Espathra evolves from Flittle? Celio. Cool. Non-rare, but it is a holo. Nice card. Ho-Oh! Holographic Ho-Oh! Cool. Last card. Dialga. Rare. Nice. Very nice. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Alright. We are definitely EV sleeving the rare. We got that in the EV sleeve. EV sleeve. Okay. And we definitely gotta put our Ho-Oh and our Celio in a regular sleeve here. All right. Let's see. Now, should we jump to Silver Tempest or keep going? Because I feel like Surging Sparks has still got something holding back. I don't know. I feel like they're holding back on something. They got something holding for us. You know what I mean? Something's going on. Try Silver Tempest. All right. Apparently, Silver Tempest has better pull rates, but I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure. All right. We're going to try a Silver Tempest. So I got 2 of those. Oh, whoa. Bro, that's it, bro. I'm done. This is, okay. This is the last time that I stream without having a real camera. This is driving me nuts. I mean, really, it's driving me crazy. To even have to deal with this is driving me nuts. Stupid. Come on. Oh my Lord. Anyways, sorry about that. 2 Silver Tempest. Which one are we going with? The one with Basculin in it or the one with Cranidos? 1 or 2. 1 is Basculin, 2 is Cranidos. We got 2 of these. These were a little more expensive, but that's okay. They're supposed to have good pull rates. Sword and Shield, Silver Tempest. Sword and Shield packs have done, ideally, they've done pretty good. Rubber bands, you can tie the phone to something. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have rubber bands, but it ain't going to fall. As long as I don't touch it again, like I keep messing with it, trying to get a better view. I'm just going to leave it where it's at, I guess. But do you guys think I should open Silver Tempest next? Because I got 2 of them. And we still got like 6, I think, Surging Sparks. 6 Surging Sparks. So we got 6 Surging Sparks. and 2 Silver Tempest. Let's see. I'll be right back. Sorry. Here I am. And where are my freaking napkins? There they are. My tissue, my napkins. Blow my nose. Ugh. There. All right. Which one you think? What should we rip, Stoner Cat? One is the blue, 2 is the orange or red, whatever Cranidos is. So out of those 2, what do you think? I feel like we should keep one of them sealed and the other one we should rip. The masculine one? All right, let's do it. I like that song. Shoulda kept it sealed. So we're going to keep that one sealed. That dude that does that is hilarious. These are a little bit different. These are, I guess they're the, whatever they're called, the little booster packs. Not booster packs, but I don't know, blitz packs or whatever. Oh, see, I bumped the camera. I told you I wouldn't do that again, and I did. Here's our pack. Sword and Shield Silver Tempest. Nice. And fat coin it comes with. I think I already got one of those, but and a promo basculin. Nice. I want to show you something. Those from 2022, Google says. Oh, these? Then they ought to be good pulls in them, huh? Wait, they really are, too. 2022, yeah. Cool, okay. Yeah, the guy at the shop told me that you got more of a chance of getting good pulls out of these than Surging Sparks. Because I guess Surging Sparks is 2023 or something. I don't know exactly, but yeah. See, but this is the problem. When you get the promo cards, look at this. Look. This is brand new, me opening it. Do you see the little bow in it? See how it's like bowed a little bit? Because they put it in that. So it's like you can't protect it in that. I mean, it's still cool. It's a good card. It's a great card. I don't know what it's worth, but very nice. Yep, bowed. Yeah. All right, that's our first Silver Tempest pull, so let's do this. I think I've only opened like 1 or 2 packs of Silver Tempest. And I don't even remember what I got out of it, honestly. I really don't. I can't remember if that's where I got my Gardevoir EX or not, because I don't remember where Gardevoir came from. I opened like 3 or 4 different kinds one day, and I can't remember which pack I took it out of. But if I look it up, it would tell me which one I got. I know it would. But anyways. All right, Sword and Shield. Here we go. Well, this is weird. This is usually in the back. That's cool. I guess that's the way they do these. Boom. Here we go. Pharaoh Seed. Come on, big hits. Big Big money, like Richard Simmons says, big money. Chinchu. Patilil. Litton. Smeargle. Makes me think of Smeagol. Oh, cool. Nice. Malamar evolves from Inkay. Holographic, and it is a gold star. Looks like a gold star, maybe a silver star. But it is definitely a rare. Definitely a beautiful card. Look at the artwork. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. Definitely going in an EV sleeve. What do we got next? Arcanine. A rare. Not a holo, but a beautiful card. Beautiful. 2 in a row. 2 rares, should we say. A yellow energy. And a Toxapex. That's cool looking. I think so. Oh, on the last one? Yeah, the Malamar or whatever it was. Yeah, that really is neat looking. Matang. I think we got one left on this pack. Professor Leventon. Okay. Let's get this put in an EV sleeve. This card right here, I don't know, something tells me that might be worth something. It is a beautiful card. Nice. Nice pull. And then, of course, the Arcanine. We are going to clear sleeve it because it is a rare. I know it's not a holo, and everybody freaked out multiple times on me. Oh, it's not even a holo. Why are you putting it in a sleeve? I don't know why people do that. They're my cards. I can do what I want with them. I'm just protecting them. Not you, Stoner Cat. I just mean other people. Bro, that's pretty cool. I like that Silver Tempest pack. I like that. That's what's up, bro. Maybe we should open that other one. You know what? What do you think, Stoner Cat? Because I feel like that's what's going on. We got gold under here somewhere. What do you think? Silver Tempest. Should we go to Surging Sparks or just go ahead and rip this one too? What do you think? Yeah, you think we should? Let's do it. Here we go. No going back. We ripped it. Oh, and maybe not the correct way, but what the heck? Bro. Are you for real? That feels heavy. Why does that weigh like that? That feels way heavier than the Surging Sparks packs. Maybe I'm tripping. Here's our promo card. I do not like how they do that, but that's okay. And there's our coin. Nice. So what do we get? We got a Candidos. Cool. I'll put this in a EV sleeve. All right. These right here. Non-rares right below. 2 coins. All right. Here we go. The dollar store near you has some Silver Tempest packs and Lost Origins. Man, you should buy them. The dollar store I go to, and I go to it every single day, they have had cards one time in the last 3 months. Once. And I don't even know what kind they are because there was no name on them. They were just, in these weird cardboard bags, and I have no clue what kind they were. You should go get them, for real, at least the Silver Tempest. From what I hear, Lost Origins ain't bad either. Alrighty. Stoner Cat. You ready? And think about what I was telling you earlier about being a moderator. I'm being serious. Like, think about it. Just think about it and let me know. Because I can make you a moderator. It takes one click. And also your name will be blue. So everybody knows you're the moderator or you're a moderator. Your name and all your stuff will be blue when you come onto my live. It will, that way when others chat or come on here, they'll see that you're on there and you're the moderator. But that is completely up to you. You feel like you could do it? I mean, like I said, you wouldn't have to be on every stream or nothing like that. I don't have no type of requirements. The only requirement I would say is please just do your best to keep up with the people that are not, that are not good people, that are talking trash, and we don't want them on here. You know what I mean? You've been an admin for games. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, can I ask that question while we rip the pack? Oh, we got a reveal on accident. Because I don't know why Sword and Shield does it backwards, but okay. You're 33, so you're about my age. Here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put you as a moderator right now. You are officially a managing moderator. I just queued you in. You are able to moderate my channel. If somebody comes on here talking trash, cussing, any of that stuff, excuse me, you are able to take care of it. See, you're blue now. Cool. Yay. I know, right? Cool. All right, good looking. You'll stop trolls, heck yeah. I don't even know what trolling was a few months ago. I had to learn what that meant. I really did. I had to learn what that meant. I'm still catching with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm still not understanding what some of it means. All right, Stoner Cat, I know it's just you and me, or it looks that way. It just shows one person. I know it can delay sometimes, but it's just been one person. You ready to do this pack? Because I feel like the second Silver Tempest, this is it. You're a moderator now. I got my live stream going. We're ripping packs. We're rolling. You ready? Here we go. Yee. Me too. Vulpix. Emolga. That one looks cool. Chimico. Boonery. Drowsy, cool. That's cool. I've always liked Drowsy. Drowsy's cool. Krokorok. Krokorok evolves from Sandile. Let's go. A Skuntank V. A rare. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Whoa. Yo. Yeah. Nice card. Here we go. A blue energy. And a Sigilyph. Final pull. Golbat. Meowstic. Yeah, I think so too. Look at this. This is nice. Oh, I'm dropping cards now. Ah, gotta be careful. Nice. Very nice. Look at that. After the live, I'm going to be looking up some of these cards and seeing how we did. I'm going to put that with our Silver Tempest pulls. And that was our last Silver Tempest pack, but that's okay. We did good. That was good. I like that. That was sweet. I had the Crocorock that was the non-rare holo on that one. I agree. Good pulls. Back to Surging Sparks. And we are going to do good with this too. So, Surging Sparks, here we come. All right, you ready? Let's get back to Surging Sparks, I guess. We got like 6 packs. The Walgreens by my house was supposed to be able to be restocked by last night or this morning at the latest. I went by there like 4 o'clock. They still have nothing. I don't even think the cards came in. And I talked to the manager and the other worker that usually stocks the cards. They said they didn't even see them on the truck at all. So I don't think the cards came. Again. Freaking crazy, man. I can't find no cards at retail price. The dollar store, Walgreens, Walmart, all of them. They're all out where I live. So you have to go to the card shop. You know what I mean? They have Vintage Stock, GameStop, and then Oinkers, which is where I go. I feel like Oinkers and Vintage Stock has the best prices. So, all right. Let's do this. I know. Oh, no. It made me mad, man, because I've been going up there for like 9 or 10 weeks straight, and I still cannot get nothing, not even one pack. Like, I can't find anything at the dollar store, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. The GameStop near you or Walmart never has anything. See, the GameStop by me, for the most part, when Walmart's out, for some reason, GameStop is out, or they're about to be out. But Vintage Stock, they usually have some, or they'll have like 1 or 2 different kinds. Not a lot, but some. And then if I go to Oinkers, oh, they got the hookup. They got it all, bro. They got ETBs. They got bundles. They got whatever you want. I mean, but like, again, you're not paying retail price. You're paying more than what it's worth. Today, they had a 151 ETB for $240. I went in there with $100 worth of store credit. And then I had my card too. I had cash, or not cash, money on my card. And I was going to get the ETB, but I needed like $50 more without overdrawing my account or without borrowing money from my wife. So I was trying to just leave it where it was. And so I just scooped up the packs that I got. I kind of wanted to get that 151 ETB. I got the Prismatic Evolution ETB. And that, I mean, we did great on that. I hit on those. I really did. To get Flareon, Sylveon, Espeon, Umbreon, EX, all through Prismatic Evolution with the stamp on it last night. I mean, all those pulls, bro. Oh my gosh. Like all the Prismatics that I've opened. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've done great. So I like Prismatic Evolution. But I want to get some 151. Not once have I got to open a pack of 151. And that was the whole reason I got back into Pokemon. Because I wanted to rip a 151. All right. Here we go. Next pack. One through 6. All right. Here we go. I'm just going to pick a random one. You looked online and the one near me has Destined Rival stuff coming on the 30th, I think. They'll limit it so people can't buy it all. Try to get there early. Heck yeah. See, I seen the new release for Costco. Costco's doing this thing where they have a double ETB box for cheap, for like $100 or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was cheap for Prismatic Evolution. But it's like a double ETB box. So, I don't know. But it's one per person. And you have to have a Costco account, obviously, so it's like you're only going to get to buy one. But it's a double ETB. I really would like to buy one, but I don't have a Costco account. Here we go. On the flop. A Rock Energy. Here we go, Stoner Cat. It's you and me. Again, we gonna do this. Rodham. Togepi. Helioptile. Charcadet. Callbell. Miradon. Drayton. Zarude. Nice. Nice rare. Hollow too. Glimmet. Also a hollow, not a rare, but that's okay. Togekiss. Okay. It is a rare and it's a hollow. What a nice card. That's a nice little card. I'll take it. We're going to sleeve our 2 rares. Very nice. Could have been worse. Could have been worse, right? Okay, we'll take it. All right, next pack. One through 5. Do you want to pick or should I just keep ripping? Just keep ripping, or what do you think we should do? Let's try 4. Good call. That was a good call, Stoner Cat. I don't know why, but I feel like that was the call to make, Stoner Cat. That was the call to make. I love that name, Stoner Cat. Like I've never been a big person on cats. My wife loves cats. She was allergic to them for a lot of years, and I don't know if just becoming an adult made it where she could outgrow allergies or what it was, but She loves cats, and it's stoner cat. I love that. I've always smoked weed myself, and it's like, you know. Okay, we got to put the energy in the front so we don't see nothing fancy. Flip on the flip or the flop, as they say. Okay, we got energy, of course. I don't remember which energy this is. The gray one. You're a smoker? Heck yeah. Yeah, I am too. Yeah, see? Geek THC. That's what they call. Oh, that's what they call this one. Strawberry shortcake. Anyways, I have Alaskan Thunderfuck. I have strawberry shortcake, and I have gassy taffy. Something like that. I don't know. Here we go. Smokes those. Yeah, these are good. These are not bad at all, man. I mean, in Oklahoma, I get these for like 35, 40 bucks. 30 sometimes, depending. See, this one's almost empty. Yeah, that one's about empty. Here we go. Stunfisk. Shellos. This first Shellos I think I have. That's pretty cool. I don't know why. I just like water Pokemon. They're really cool. The Dedenne. I know I got that, but I don't know if I have that version of the Dedenne. Mankey. I remember Mankey. That's a good price. Oh. Why? Is it more expensive where you're at? Magneton. Evolves from Magnemite. Oh, Lisia's Appeal. We got that one a while ago. Paldean Tauros. I believe we have that one. Celio, holographic, not rare, but that's okay. Registeel, also a holo, not rare, but that's okay. We like those. You pay about 35 bucks for a vape cart. Damn, for a cart? Is it a 1 gram cart? Son of a bitch. These have 7.5 grams in them. Are you kidding me, bro? These have 7.5 grams, and they're 40 bucks. 1 gram? Where the fuck? Where do you live? I forgot where you told me. That must be the reason, because of where you live. It's gotta be, bro. That's insane. I mean, I remember paying 20 bucks a gram back in the day when it was called Hydro or something, or KB. We used to call it Kind Bud, you know, or Dro. But now it's everywhere. Massachusetts. Oh, you probably got an accent. If you've been there your whole life, you probably, yeah, like Boston George. Well, I probably sound like a stupid redneck, but I love that accent. I used to work with a guy named Pete, and we called him Boston Pete because he was from Massachusetts, from Boston. Taxachusetts. Oh, shit. You were born in Chicago? Damn, Chicago's rough. I know that. Home of the Bulls. On to the next card. Rabska evolves from Relor, and that is a rare. We will definitely Eevee sleeve that bad boy. All right. Chicago, huh? Yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch the Bulls all the time, especially Michael Jordan. Oh, my Lord. Like, when Michael Jordan played in the 90s, geez Louise. And he went to golf and then baseball, back and forth. Like, he had all that stuff going on, though, so I understand. He was my basketball idol for a lot of years. I had, like, Jordan jerseys and stuff. Did you ever hear of the Bozo Show? No, I don't think so. Bozo Show? What is that? a clown game show. I got to be on it when I was 5 or 6. Oh, that's cool. That's freaking cool, man. I don't think I've ever met anybody who's been on a game show of any kind. That's pretty cool. Even if you were young, like, that's still cool, you know what I mean? And if you can remember part of it, that's even cooler. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. I don't know. I have to look that up, the Bozo Show. I might have heard of it. There's so many different game shows, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I might have heard of it, but I don't know. We'll have to check. I have to look that up. That makes me curious. I grew up watching a whole bunch of game shows. Oh, you remember it? Heck yeah. See, that makes it better. A childhood memory that you remember. A Chicago thing. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like there's some stuff that happens in certain states and other people in other states really don't hear about it, or they really don't see the significance of it until later on when they're like, oh, I didn't even know that happened. Because there's been some pretty wild stuff happen over the years. And I'll be like, damn, bro, I didn't even know that went down, Especially with the way the world's coming to the shit that it is. The world is a fucked up place. I miss growing up the way that we did. I always tell my friends or people around me, not just my friends, but like people that I know, my era is the end of the latchkey era. Do you know what latchkey kids are? Like the latchkey kids? Do you know what that is? When that's said, like latchkey era? Or the latchkey kid? No? So latchkey is like the latchkey. Like when you go to the door and you use the old latch keys. When you go to the door, you pop the door, you unlock it, you walk in, you let yourself in. You are a latchkey kid. So that means that you let yourself in from school after school. You come home, your parents are still at work or they're wherever they are, you know what I mean? So we grew up that way. Like we grew up where we were trusted and the neighborhood was a safe and a hospitable environment, if that makes sense. I mean, we didn't grow up in some uppity area. We grew up in a poor area, but it's not, I don't think it's about where you grow up. I think it's about what you make of it and how you can turn your life around. It does make it extremely hard to do so. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm still struggling. I mean, I'm still struggling to this day with so many things and the way that we grew up. But you can't blame the way you grew up for the way you are now. Yes, it impacts you in life, but I feel like you grew up in Chicago or you were born in Chicago. And you did look, also I lived in Ohio for a while. So see, you've been around a couple different little areas. And I mean, I don't know much about you to say that you're the greatest person in the world, but obviously you turned out okay, right? So, I mean, I don't know, man. I know different things can impact people's lives. Always out late at night, skateboarding all over the place. Yeah, bro. Yeah. See, we was like in my neighborhood, we had a park back behind our house. And like if you lived in our neighborhood, there was a lot of houses that just backed up to this park. So you could go in your backyard, open your backyard's gate, and you could walk straight into the park. And the park had a baseball field, a football field sitting connected to it. There wasn't no markers or nothing, no bases or no 20-yard line, 30-yard line, 40-yard line, none of that. But we made it our own, you know what I mean? We did have the back cage, the that comes on the baseball field, of course. But We made our own bases for that baseball field. Next to it, we had a football field. There was the playground equipment. There was a basketball court. And all the way around it was a bike trail. So we would be out riding our bikes all night long, man. All night long. We lived outside. You know what I mean? We lived outside. Now, kids don't even play outside. They're all on these fucking phones. They all are all about technology, playing games, playing Call of Duty, playing Black Ops, playing Fortnite, playing this or that. And I don't understand it, bro. Like, I really don't. My mom, we didn't even, I don't know, man. We didn't even know. You loved riding the bike trails in Ohio and they went for miles. Oh, I bet, bro. Oh, wait, Ohio. Yeah, along the river. Hold on. I went to, so like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, maybe 12, we went to New Orleans. But when we were done there after 3 or 4 months, we went north. And the furthest north that I've ever been was Louisville, Kentucky. Now, I used to say Louisville, but apparently that's not the way you say it. You know, it sounds like there's 2 L's in it, Louisville, you know, but apparently that's how they say it up there. I don't know. But we went to Louisville, Kentucky. And my buddy took me to this bridge, and he's like, bro, if you pass over this bridge, you're crossing the Ohio River, and you go from one state to another. And I was like, what? So I went across that bridge, and I was like, bro, and it says, like, welcome to the state of Indiana or whatever. I can't even remember what it was. I can't remember, but it was cool. Like, and then the reason I say Ohio is because my boss at the time, he said they were going to Cincinnati. And I was like, bro, I can't go no further north. No further north. Oklahoma has some fucked up winters. Like, we got some bad winter storms. You know what I mean? Some ice storms. Very, very bad and treacherous. But I am not going further north during the winter when it's freezing ass. Hell no. So I never went no further north than that. That's crazy. Oh, we need to, man, I need to join or something. Where did I put my pen? Let's rip some packs. You want to call the next one? We got Latias or whatever that, Latia. I can't remember their names. The bird one on both ends, so 1 and 4. And then we got Pikachu, it looks like. That's either Executor or Execute or something like that. But anyways, we got 4 left. I want to see Grand Canyon and all that stuff. I got a cousin that lives in Texas, and I've never been out that far west. But I really want to. Texas is not bad, to be honest. Texas is not a bad place. Now, I will say this. Being from Oklahoma, I must say this. I'm a diehard Sooner fan. I love the Oklahoma Sooners. Of football mostly, college football. However, if there's a color that I hate more than any color in the world, it's burnt orange. I cannot stand that stupid Texas Longhorn emblem. We do this all day, baby. That's what we do in Oklahoma. Those weirdos put it the other way around. But I'm a diehard Sooner fan. We say, Sooner born and sooner bred. When I die, I'll be sooner dead. Yeah. 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 But the Sooners moved to the SEC conference now. They left the Big 12. For the first time in history, the Sooners are not part of the Big 12. They went to the SEC, the Southeastern Conference. So, and it's all about money, unfortunately. They were going to get paid more. It's like $52 million more for each year. I think that's what I heard, $52 million. for each year. They were going to get that much more, So for a 4-year contract, $200 million, $250 million. I mean, it's like, why not? Money's money, I guess, to them. They don't care. I wish they wouldn't have left, Oklahoma and left the Big 12, because I feel like they're abandoning the Big 12 by doing that. They are abandoning the conference that brought them where they are at. Yeah. But it's going to put them in a league with some big dogs, Florida, Florida State, Virginia Tech, all these teams that are dominating the SEC. Yeah, I don't mean to get carried away into sports, but I'm a talker, so I'll talk about anything, not just Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but I'll talk about anything, for real. Here, I know I look weird, but yeah, I'll talk about anything. I swear, man, I'm a talker. I'll go on for who knows how long. I don't know. I feel like football's changed a lot. A lot of things have changed a lot. Kids are not raised the way they used to be. Same, yeah. Kids don't do what kids used to do, and I know times change, but a lot of it is sad, because I see a lot of these kids that they literally live on these computers, miniature computers, phones, like what I'm on right now. They live on these motherfuckers, and that's their life. They don't do anything else. Yeah, the tablets and shit. I mean, I don't get it. Like, we lived outside, bro. We played outside. Like, when I was in school, like, I remember thinking, like, see, I had none of that shit as a kid, bro. None. When I turned 14, I mowed lawns all summer long. The year from 7th grade to 8th grade, I was turning 14 when I hit 8th grade. But from the end of 7th grade year, I mowed lawns all summer, like 3 months straight. I saved up every dollar I could, and I bought the first Cricket phone. It wasn't the first Cricket phone, but the first Cricket phone for me. And that was like 1999 or 2000, because it was like a year, maybe 2 years before 9/11 happened. But yeah, I mean, I remember, bro, because I bought that game. And yeah, shoveling snow, bro. Yeah. Yes, in the winter, you rake leaves and you shovel snow. Bro, yes, we would get $5 for 3 hours, 4 hours of work. And we'd be so happy we got $5 or $10 for two of us, or something like that. But yeah, we saved, bro, for months. And I bought the first Nokia phone. And it was the snake game. The snake game. The stupid one where you go around eating apples. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, to have a phone that I could literally call my friends. Hey, bro, you want to play football today? Yeah, man, let's go meet in the park. Or, hey, bro, let's go play basketball. Okay, bro, I'll be there in a minute. None of my friends had cell phones, but I bought that phone when I was 14. None of my friends got phones until they were like 16, 17, 18. Because then it wasn't a thing. Like, people didn't get phones at 2 years old like they do now. And it don't make no sense. How do all these kids have phones at that age? Or tablets, or whatever. Should we get back to the Pokemon, or should we carry on about whatever we want to talk about? I don't know, man. I feel like everything's changed. Like, the 90s has changed into the 2000s. The 2000s went to the 2010s, and now we're in the 20s, and it's like, society is lost. And for a long time, like, I thought it was just me, like, seeing things that other people were not seeing. I started sitting back and really, really watching and reading people and watching people's reactions and the way people do and the way people treat each other, and not just one group or one area in particular or one topic in particular either. This is something that I have spent the last 3 years, 4 years of my life doing. Like, I have on purpose invested and placed myself in situations where I can be in that observation point. And the littlest things come across view that blow me the fuck away, bro. I don't get it. I mean, I guess now it's okay or it's considered acceptable, but to me, I don't know. You don't forget where you come from. You don't forget where you come from. And I feel like a lot of the youngsters, like especially people that make it big or whatever, especially a lot of these youngsters that end up making it big, whether it be on social media or whether it be through mommy and daddy's money or whether it be through their own brain, and they did it all on their own, and they spent hard work 6 7 8 years, whatever. They're still youngsters. They're 23 24 25 years old. They still have their whole life ahead of them, and they act like they know everything and they've been through everything. I'm about to be 40, and I'm telling you, bro, there's still shit I'm learning. I don't understand how people can, I don't know, my empathy. There are words that I feel like I could go on for hours about a lot of this stuff. There are certain words that I really had to sit down and deconstruct in my own brain and understand that when you use this word to describe someone, you're describing an action that they may have performed. You're not describing them as a person unless that person is completely on that side of the fence. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Or completely on that side of whether it be that person is a compulsive liar, or they have no heart and they don't care for this or that, or whether they're the most excited person in the world, or whatever it may be. Like, it's never all or nothing. It's never. From everything I've seen, people are people, just like me. We all have messed up days. We all have good days. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like when you judge someone, you're not looking at yourself, number one. You're looking at them and what they're doing. And you can look at someone and observe what they're doing, but I feel like when you take what they're doing and you grade A, grade B, grade C. No, you shouldn't do that with people, bro. We all have hard days. We all have hard times. We all go through shit. We are all suffering or struggling or going through something. Every time that I am down and I feel like, man, this sucks, it could not get worse, I have to stop and be like, no, because right now, in this moment, when I feel like it could not get worse, when I feel that way, I tell myself, no, bro, because right now, there is someone that's doing not just a little bit worse, not a lot worse, but a whole lot worse than what you are. So don't sit there and fucking pity party. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not trying to be a mean ass or be cruel or heartless or nothing like that, but empathy and sympathy are two different things. I'm losing my empathy for the world. I am. I'm losing my empathy in mankind because of what I've seen and what I'm seeing on a daily basis. On a daily fucking basis. It truly pisses me off. It really fucking does. Because there's so much stuff. There's people that go and the simplest things. You know, we were taught when you were growing up, we were taught basic shit like respect and, common courtesy and all that. When you see an elderly person or a younger person, anybody walk up to a door at a store, or if they need help and they're dropping groceries as they're walking to their car and dipping or any of that stuff, man, no matter how shitty you feel in that moment, be a fucking human being and have a heart. Go 10 feet over that way and be like, hey, do you need some help? Can I help you for a minute? If not, fine. Some people don't want to be fucked with. There are days when I've had people approach me and they're like, hey, are you good, man? Are you good? And I'm like, what the fuck are you? Get the fuck away from me. Like, why would I not be good? But then I have to literally afterwards, I have to be like, dude, why did you trigger off? Like, why did you trigger when that person asks you that? That's not good. You shouldn't react to someone that way. Even if you're having a bad day or a bad moment, if you don't respect, you get in the belt. I mean, real talk. Yeah, bro. My mom whooped our asses, but we knew better. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't all the time thing. We knew better, bro. We knew better. You don't do certain shit. You just don't. We knew better. I mean, we would get in trouble for saying stuff like faggot or gay or any of that stuff. We shouldn't say that stuff to each other. I mean, we would get in trouble for that stuff. Real talk. My mom had what was called the bean system. Okay, the bean system. And by that, I mean this. Check this out. My mom ran an in-home daycare for a lot of years. A lot of years. I would wake up to these little bastards in my backyard that I never met before, whether they were younger than me, older than me, same age, and they're out in my backyard playing with my three-wheeler, because I had a little three-wheeler. I don't know if you know what that is, but I had a little three-wheeler. It literally had three wheels, and it had like a bicycle-type handlebar, and you're sitting like all the way down to the ground on a seat, and it had pedals on the front wheel. And you pedal those front wheel pedals, and it will, you take off. No, it wasn't a bike. It was a three-wheeler. It was down to the ground. It was all plastic, and then the wheels were, wheels. I had a bike too, later on, but I had a three-wheeler. In the backyard. But I'd wake up to these kids playing with my toys, whether it was being on our trampoline that we finally got. You had one too, a big wheel. Yeah, big wheel. Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah, a big wheel. See, bro, that's cool. That's nostalgia. Nostalgia. That's what they call it. But yeah, I had that. That's so cool. But I would wake up to these little shits being on my trampoline or whatever. And I mean, my mom had in-home daycare, so she was always watching all these kids. Well, you have to learn, bro, that like certain stuff. My mom had the bean system, okay? And on the bean system, everybody had a cup with your name on it, okay? And when you buy a bag of beans, you got to cook them, right? You got to cook the beans. They're raw before. I don't think I got any beans. Hang on. I know they raw before you cook them, of course. They're still hard. No, I ain't got no damn beans. I got rice and oatmeal and beef broth and all that. I ain't got no beans, or I would show you. But basically, it just was like pinto beans, I think. Whatever, them gray ones or whatever. And she would have a bag of beans sitting next to it. And if you said a bad word, or if you argued with someone and you weren't supposed to, or if you talked back, or if you were disrespectful, or anything that we were not supposed to do, you had to put a bean in your cup, okay, for each incident. And this is a daily reset. You reset each day. Another thing that we would follow is she would tell us, ask yourself 3 questions. Is this going to hurt me? Is this going to hurt someone else? Or is this going to hurt me or get me in trouble, or hurt someone else and get them in trouble? If you answer yes to any of that, something's wrong. Like you shouldn't be doing it. Something's wrong. But yeah, at the end of the day, you would count your beans, or my mom would count the beans, whoever. And that's how many swats you got on your ass. So yeah, it wasn't a good thing. The bean cup was definitely something that we did not look forward to. It's 71 degrees in here. I'm stuffy. Okay. Yeah, the bean cup was something. Yeah, it was something. I think we should get back to cards, man, because I could get carried away. I'll talk all day long, like real talk. I will, because I'm a talker. I think this thing is clogged. I haven't hit it in a couple days. Oh, shoot, it's got fuzz in there and everything. This one I haven't hit in a couple days, but I know it's got plenty in it. There we go. Ooh, gooey. Okay. Thank you for being here again, y'all. I really appreciate the support. The likes, that stuff is dramatically huge to me. I greatly appreciate it because all you doing is double tapping the screen like that, and it gives me the like. That algorithm starts triggering, and it brings more people to the live stream. That's what I need. That's what I'm trying to get, more and more people. Here, let me see if I can get this thing unclogged. Do a little preheat. 6-second preheat. Yep, we got it set to 360. Damn, thing is clogged. Got it. Ugh. Okay. Let's open some cards, Stoner Cat. You want to go back to the cards? Are we good? We're chilling? We're talking? You want to open the cards? Did the shop only have Surging Sparks? Oh, no, they had, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, you do? All right, let me flip this around. Hang on. They had Surging Sparks, okay? They had Campus, Lost Origin, Masquerade something or another. I can't remember. Masquerade something. They had like 7 or 8 different kinds. But out of all of them, I've become akin to Surging Sparks, Journey Together, and Prismatic Evolution. But they don't have any Prismatic Evolution left. They don't have any 151 left. So that's what I've been going for, is either Journey Together or these. Oh, shoot, my battery's dying. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay, we're going to have to re-rig our camera, too. Son of a bitch. Oh, instruments. Yeah, I grew up playing... Hang on. Hang on, I'm back. Okay, yes, instruments. I grew up playing... My mom got us a piano when I was a kid, actually. A used piano. And I grew up playing piano... And I love that. That was a freaking awesome experience. Where's something I can use? But I played cornet and trumpet in school. Cornet and trumpet. Hang on, this stupid thing. Sorry, I know the camera's lower now. I'm trying to figure out what I can use because I got it plugged into my charger. There we go. Sorry about the crookedness. Just trying to see if we can straighten that up. There. That better? But yeah, I played trumpet, chord tone, oh my Lord, Mitchell, think. Trumpet, baritone, cornet, piano. That's what I played. I started with the piano. My mom taught me trumpet. And at school, they didn't have any trumpets because I had to borrow a school instrument. So I got the cornet, and they said the cornet was about the same thing as the trumpet. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got the trumpet because it was a school instrument. Well, I mean the cornet, sorry. And then later a trumpet. And then, of course, they needed someone to play baritone. And I said, baritone? What the heck is that? And that's when I learned what baritone was. And so I learned baritone and trumpet and cornet, same notes. So I learned it all. You know what I mean? It's been years since I played, though. I still, when I see pianos, I still try to jump on one and try to play here and there, just play something. Because I think it's fun to do. Hey, these are cool. Look what came in my ETB pack. But yeah, I think it's neat. All right, let's rip a pack. Let's do this. 1 through 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is on the left. 4 is on the right. What are we going with, Stoner Cat? Looks like it's just you and me again. We did have a couple people in here, but now it's back to 1, I think. It's just you and me, I think. We're going to go for 2. All right. 2 it is. 2 it is. Stoner Cat, I owe you. How's that? I want to send you a Pokemon gift, Stoner Cat. It may not be nothing major, but I feel like I owe you. I feel like you've stuck by these last 2 streams. We're coming up on 2 hours. We're coming up on 2 hours. And I did 2 hours yesterday. And yesterday apparently was like my longest stream. But not just that, but my most active stream was yesterday. So, my numbers skyrocketed on activity. Even though there was only a couple people, it made it so much better. And I feel like this engaging, like you've been doing, is going to make the channel grow, because it takes people like you that are just chilling, just wanting to watch someone just chill and relax, or whatever you might be doing. I sometimes watch people live while I'm on break for 20 minutes at work at lunch, or I wait till I get home sometimes, and I'll watch. I have a couple people I watch. Excuse me. But I feel like that's where the support starts. Yep, just chilling. Cool. See? That's what I'm saying. We're not doing nothing fancy. It would be cool to have money like some of these Pokemon channels. I see some of these channels, and they have packs like this stacked up here, and they'll be like, okay guys, and then and they don't even, when they go through them, pretend this is a deck or pretend this is a pack. They literally go, and they go straight to the back. Oh, throw those, bink, 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 and they're done. I know you're going to get annoyed, and you're going to get faster at it, and you're going to want to not to take your time as much and all that, but I feel like you're taking the fun out of it. I feel like that's the fun. Chill, man, relax, chill, chill, chill. Oh, shit, I just messed up, didn't I? You said try 2. Do I got them in the same order? Oh, I do. That's right, because the birds were on the end. Was this 2? This is the one you wanted to open, or did I mess them up? I don't even know if I messed them up now. Okay, cool. Let's rip it. Here we go. Woo-wee. Yeah. Yeah, don't let me forget, Stoner Cat. No, I ain't gonna forget. Matter of fact, we're gonna take one of these packs right freaking now to put with what I was gonna send. Pick one. One is for you. Pick one. And I'm not gonna rip it unless you want me to rip it for you. But if you pick it, I'll send it to you. You can decide. Either I can send it to you, or we can rip it and I can send it to you. That's up to you. But you pick one of these 3 packs, and I'm going to put it up right now. Before we do this one that I just ripped, before we do that one, I want you to pick 1, 2, 3. You want the third one? You want that one? Yeah? Okay. That's yours. That's your pack. That's yours, right there. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna put this down. Hang on 1 second. 1 sec. I know there's a marker in here. Boom. There. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Here we go. You ready, Stoner Cat? Here's what we're going to do. I don't have Discord. I have email. I do got email. But here's what I'm going to do for you, okay? Where did your pack go? Oh, this one, right? Number 3? Okay, so, we almost moved our cards. So these are our cards we're about to look that I ripped. So you want this one. So here's what I'm going to do. I grabbed a marker. We're going to flip it over. You're okay with this, right? I'm going to write Stoner Cat on there. It's going to be for you. Just in marker. And it's washable marker, dry erase, until I can find a permanent. I need to find a permanent real quick. That's what I need to do. This is going to be yours. I'm going to write on it. I need to find one of my permanent pins. I just can't find them. If I let it dry and I put it inside my plastic bag, it won't matter anyways. All right, here we go. I'm going to write S-T-O-N-E-R, Stoner. How do you do a cat? How could we do a real simple image of a cat? Like 2 ears and then the top of the head, maybe? I don't know. No, that wouldn't work. I'm not good at art. We're just going to put cat. C-A-T. Stoner Cat. You are officially the first person that I'm going to give something to. And that's just for you. No, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being around. You're welcome. It makes me feel good to be able to do this, honestly, because I feel like there is so much out there that people have so much anger built up and so much, oh, I'm jumping on here to do this or this. I literally get on here just because I feel like a kid again when I rip these packs open. This is, it's exciting. It makes you feel that euphoria again. You know what I mean? This is yours. We are going to put this in the package. Let me get this little plastic sleeve I have that will hold it. Hang on. We're going to put it inside the bag too. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. The thing that, look, Stoner Cat, real quick. The thing, when I got my ETB, it's that's why you started collecting again. See, that's me. The thing that they sent the ETB, EV sleeves in, it has a sticky thing. And just for now, I'm putting your pack in here so the ink and stuff won't rub off. And it'll reseal, see, with the glue at least for now. Kills me when you traded your cards for a skateboard when you were a kid. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. My oldest brother got all of our cards and he put them in a storage unit, and then 10 years ago or so, maybe 8 years ago, he lost the storage unit. And then during COVID, I heard about Pokemon blowing up, and I started thinking about the Blastoise holographic base set Shadowless, Charizard holographic base set. Bro, all the cards that my brothers and me had, there was 6 of us boys, and we all had a binder full of original base set cards. A lot of first editions, a lot of holos, and yeah, we played with them. So they might have been played kind of heavy on some of them. But bro, some of those cards, 100 grand, 150 grand. Oh my God. So yeah, Stoner Cat, I keep saying bro. Are you a guy? I don't mean to I'm not trying to say in a bad way or nothing. By me saying bro, is that cool? Okay, cool. Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Okay. All right. Stoner Cat. First official winner. You're the first official free giveaway. How's that? Not winner. You deserve it. You deserve it. You've been here since the beginning. Number one, man. Number one. That's you, number one. All right, brother. So, email. Yeah, definitely email. Because I don't have, earlier you said Discord or whatever. Just, if you can, like, you can send me a message on YouTube, right? Like through YouTube, because you're my moderator now. Is that possible? Like in a, I don't know. No, I guess that's not possible. I don't know. I'll have to, you got to tell me. We'll have to figure this out here in a minute, okay? We'll figure it out, bro. Hang on. All right. All right. We got to do this pack, though, because I almost forgot about it. I got distracted. Here's your pack. You got it right here. Number one. Yeah, bro. All right. Here we go. We're going to move that. We are going to do this. Put one in the front. On the flop. Starting with a gray energy. Senta Scorch. Lucky Luck. Thank you for the good luck. Steel. Dino. Flittle. Look at that weird in between the eyes. It looks like it's angry, almost in a happy way. Bravery evolves from Rufflet. I like that one. That was a cool one. Babiri Berry. Babiri Berry. What? Babiri Berry? Executor. Iron Bundle. Holographic. That's our first holo for this pack. That's all right. Not a rare. That's okay. Still going to sleeve it. Meddling Memo. Also a holo, but not a rare. Togekiss, and it evolves from Togetic. That is a rare. So we are going to sleeve these. Bro, I feel like we need to put this closer. You know what I mean? Like it should be up front. Like, hold on. Bam. Because we're down to 2 packs. All right. Here we go. Let me put these in sleeves. That's what I was doing. Nice. Right. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. We got that Iron Bundle. I don't have that one yet. Even though it's not a rare, I don't have it. So it's like, well, it's a plus. Right? Sweet. And then, of course, we got that one. All right. These are my regular hollows. Oh, crap. Put this right here. All right. 2 packs left, y'all. If you're new, if you're watching, if you want to pick which pack we're going to do next, I'm sure Stoner Cat would not mind if you did that. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. I'm glad you're here watching. Have you ever ripped any Japan packs? No! Stoner Cat, check this out. That's crazy you asked that question. Because I was looking at some Japan packs. I found a bundle. And Stoner Cat says, yeah, does anyone else want to choose? Because I got 2 left. If you want to pick which pack we go to next. But yeah, the Japan pack thing. Oh my gosh. Dude, I seen one. $64 and it had like, I think it was 6 packs of Japan packs or 7 packs. It was this weird looking bundle or something. I don't know what it was. But what I've been reading, all the stuff I've been reading about the Japan packs, the pulls are a little bit better as far as ratio. Like you're more apt to get good pulls. But that doesn't help the market because it floods the market with good cards. You know what I mean? Yeah, guaranteed a good pull. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? That's what's up. That's why I was like, bro, what? When I started reading about all that, I was like, no way. And they're like, yeah, bro, that's how it is. So, yeah, no doubt. All right. I guess whoever's watching doesn't want to pick, but that's cool. So, Stoner Cat, do you want to go ahead and pick, or do we just rip them? Which one's next? The Japan gambling laws? Probably so. Excuse me, I don't know nothing about Japan's gambling laws. Flip over and shuffle? Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Do I choose? Yeah, I know, right? Do I choose or do y'all? Like, left or right? Oh, I can choose. Let's go with right. We're going to go with right. It's Pikachu. Wait, did I do that right? From the back to the front. On the flop. We got a purple energy, psychic energy. Here we go. I'm excited. We're down to this last 2 packs. Heliolisk. Heliolisk. However you say that. Citadel. With his big circle-looking ass. I don't even know what he is. Glimmet. Magnemite. An oldie, but a cool. Indeedy. Indeed. Duskball. Come on, we need a big hit. Amaraj or Amarouge? Amarouge? How do you say that? Armaraj. Armarouge. Evolved from Charlotte. I feel a good one coming. Oh, you feel a good one coming. Yeah. Hopefully. Zangoose. A Zangoose. I don't think I have a Zangoose. If I do, I don't remember. Duraludon. 2 hollows. Not a rare, but that's okay. Zarude. Didn't we get one of him earlier? That's all right. We're not going to say that was bad because it wasn't bad. So, we are on our final pack. Final pack. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 6:32. Oh, crap. What is this say? Hang on one second. Sorry. Hawaiian 50 subscribed to your channel 1 hour ago. Oh, cool. See, I forgot about Hawaiian 50. I wish people would come on and talk, though, more like what you've been doing. Like, that would be cool, you know? Where'd my other packs go? Okay, so we didn't do horrible. We didn't do great, but we didn't do horrible. That's all right. All right, final pack. Here we go. Let's do this. Tomorrow I should have some packs though. Hopefully, if I don't do a live stream tomorrow, I'll do one the next day. Okay? Because I don't know for sure I'll be able to get packs tomorrow. I should be able to. If I don't have them by tonight for tomorrow's stream, or by tomorrow morning for tomorrow's stream, then I won't be streaming tomorrow. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. And I'll be on the following day, like either Tuesday at the latest, Wednesday. Hopefully by Monday I'll be back on. Last pack. Super stoked. Last pack, Stoner Cat. From beginning to end, you have been here and we are grateful. Hence the pack. Not going to forget you. We got you. Before we end the stream, we got you. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. You know what? We're just going to do the flop. Zebstrika. Is that how you say it? Zebstrika. Woo, yo. Meryl. Relor. What the hell? Why is his head... Wait, what's going on? Is that part of his body? What the fuck? Okay. Next card. Grab locked. Technical machine fluorite. Come on. Ninetales. I think that's my first Ninetales. Even though it's not a holo or none of that. You've never seen that Pokemon? You talking about the one that I was making fun of? Relor? That weird one? This is cool. This is my first Ninetales. Graffifi, I believe. Evolves from Strudel. Yep. Mantine. Holographic. Or Mantine. Is that how you say it? Gastrodon, and it's a rare. Pretty cool looking art. Zarude again. What is up with the Zarudes? Man, and then the energy. Bro, why do we got like 3 or 4 Zarudes out of these Surging Sparks packs? Zarude just must be a common... yeah, a common one. You know what I mean? Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. How can we do this? I gotta figure out this. So... Oh. Don't go nowhere. Stoner Cat. Talking to you. Put those in there. Here. On that side. Yeah, around the same time, yeah. It's usually going to be around the same time every time because I work Monday through Friday from like 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So I usually won't be able to stream till like 5 o'clock or so, maybe 5:30 or 6. And that's not every day either. That's like 3 days a week, maybe 4 days a week, I would say, that I'll probably be able to stream. So we'll see. Hopefully more than that, but for now, that's kind of where I'm at. What did I do with the, right there, for now. Cool. So check this out, Stoner Cat. I would not ask you to put your email on the live stream, obviously, or your phone number, no personal info. I am trying to, right now you're only working 2 days a week. Okay, cool. So you should be able to, yeah, you're cool. Well, I mean, that kind of sucks for the work part. Hey, it looks like you're the only one on here now. Hello? So I need to give you my email. Are you ready to write it down? So you can email me so I can mail this to you? I'm going to say it. One sec. All right, gotta hurry. I'm gonna get a pen myself because I like this bag. I'm gonna do this. Ready? Tell me when you're done so I can pull it. Thank you. All right, shoot me an email and I got you. It might take a couple days to get there. I don't know where you are exactly. I remember you mentioned, I mean, unless you just don't care. It should only take a few days though. Even if I pay, yeah, send me an email now. That's cool. Even if I pay for it here, this week and send it this week, it shouldn't take that long. For real. I know the mail won't be running until after the holidays, but if I do like priority mail, I can send it. It should be there relatively quick. So I would say like 3 to 5 days, it should arrive. I don't know how the mail thing works because I don't use it that much. My wife does more shipping stuff than me. Hopefully that'll be something fun for you. But yeah, shoot me an email right now and we will get down on that, all right? Like I said, I appreciate you. You're diehard. You're fucking amazing. I appreciate the support, man. Don't forget it, for real. And when I can do a lot more, I'll do more. I promise you that. Well, right now, everything comes out of my pocket, so it makes it really hard. Oh. But I'm going to end the stream, I guess, for tonight, and probably grab something for dessert, get something cold to drink, think about my plan for the next 24 hours. So, and I had a blast. I really did. This was fun, for real. So rock on. Keep doing what you're doing. Hang on. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, for real. I appreciate everything that you've done supporting me. Like, I'm super cool. Well, man, no, you're super cool. Like, I don't talk to nobody hardly. Like, I talk to the guys I work with, and that's about it. But, like, realistically, I don't really talk to nobody. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I hope more people stop by too, but I am going to end this stream. More people will stop by soon, bro, because of you. Like, look at what you're doing, bro. You've already switched the whole dynamic of this stream from one person. One. You just switched my thinking. One person did the dynamic switch without even realizing it. Okay, so that ought to show you right there. I mean, it's showing me. It's blowing me away. Yeah. All right, man. Peace out. Have a good one. Be safe. Y'all have a good evening. We love y'all. Real talk. You the real one, bro. And I got you. Look, in hand. Oh, sorry. In hand. I got you, bro. All right, brother. Talk to you later. Be good. Have a good evening.